ladies and gentlemen, fresh start to the day, 5:30 p.m. Already dark, still trying to get used to this whole dark thing at 5:30 p.m. We got my packages right over here. I'm going to the post office. I'm shipping 2 for my guy down here up to the Washington State area, and then a couple eBay auctions up there. But as we know, the post office closed at 5:30, and I took a little bit more time to package up one more. That probably was a mistake because I don't know if my guy is still gonna be behind the post office loading up packages this late. It's gonna take us about 12 minutes to get down there. Let's cross our fingers, hope for the best, or we'll try to find a 6 p.m. location, especially during Christmas time. We'll probably, hopefully, be able to find one. Successful mission to the post office. Looking at neighbors' Christmas lights. They've done a nice job over here. Hey, look at that over there, huh? I like that one. That one's real sharp right there, huh? We got a couple copycats, or maybe I was just the first one, but we're looking absolutely fantastic. Spot on. All right. So, all the packages in the books. Now it's time to head out with the folks, do a little something, something. Alrighty guys, we got a little shout out Friday. It's not Sunday, but it's shout out Friday. Right here, I'm gonna botch the name, so I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and check out that name there. We got this cat right here. Go ahead and check it out in the search bar. Type that name in, check it out. We got some nice little subscribe action there. Let's get that, bump up that number a little bit. All sorts of good vids right here. A couple gaming vids, a whole bunch of sorts of gaming vids. Very, very nice, we like it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check out this real quickly here. We gotta show some people some love. Boom, I like it. Nice little intro on the channel. Very, very nice, my friend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have not showed you this fully functional and working yet, so I wanted to do that right now. Again, this one did not come with the power plug, but again, this one is the smaller 24-inch super razor thin right there. Has all the connection ports right there. And this did not come with a stand either, but again, we grabbed this the same night as we did the LG 46-inch. I actually have my Netgear modem cable router that is plugged into the back, same amperage and voltage. So let's go ahead and show you guys this thing fired up. Little switch is right over there and it turned blue right there. Sorry, skip this printer and this cord right here. But again, a beautiful LED Westinghouse, and sorry, the image on camera, it looks like it's just over here, but actually it is completely working perfectly. It is only 720p, but you can use this as a security monitor for the garage, or I'm going to be using this as, again, a separate maybe a computer monitor as well. Again, it's only 720, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, my friend. I do love how thin it is, razor thin, so we're looking spot on fantastic on that one. Now, real quickly, I wanted to show you guys here, so check this out here. We got the Netgear N450. Unfortunately, my folks, I believe that this went out on me very quickly. We're talking less than 10 months, 8, 9, 10 months, somewhere in that ballpark. Again, I don't know if I got a really bad one. Hopefully I can get a warranty on it, but I bought it through a third party on eBay. Obviously I can't get my money back from that guy, but hopefully Netgear will go ahead and send out another one so at least I can sell it, because actually, if you remember, we found that Motorola that switches between 2.4 gigs and the 5 gigahertz cable modem router. So I no longer am going to be using this one. I'm going to be using the Motorola that we did find a while back in a nice little haul a while back. So hopefully Netgear will come through. I might have to send it away for shipping, but again, we're going to test it out for the next couple days, see if it is the cable modem router issue or if it is bad lines, because right now the network provider I'm with was Time Warner Cable, but now it's like Spectrum. I think they switched over. They're still using, on this model home, they installed E5 lines, but now they're using E6 lines. So my father-in-law still thinks there's humidity in the lines. These lines gotta be probably ballpark 10 plus years old is my guess. I mean, unless someone put in new internet cable service, you know, in the last like 7, 8, 9 years, ballpark somewhere around there. But anywho, probably not. So hopefully it's not a line issue. I mean, if we have to roll some new lines, it's all greasy beasy, it's all good. That actually would mean that this one is still good. That way I could sell this one. I don't want to sell a junked product that's going to drop on you after, 24 hours. Anyway, good news about the TV though, so we're looking good on that one. There's the shopper sell they droppers. Whoops. All right, woo! All right, the men are done with Best Buy and the ladies are done with shopping. And let's go home where it's warm. Let's eat some. All right, guys, we're on the hunt. We got Mama and Papa with us right here. Hey, what's this? Ooh, it's like a little desk. Ah, no, it's like a little desk. Beautiful little desk. Let's go ahead and shine some more light on that. That's gorgeous. That's like a little, ooh. And a mattress as well. Let's flash a little light on it. Hold on, our windows are down now. Hold on a second. Whoa. Muito bonita. Muito bonita. Nossa, gente. I brought you. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alrighty, this complex is hitting hard the day after the rain right there. We got a Dirt Devil vacuum. We're on a vacuum streak, baby, with the coffee maker still behind it. Sweet. Pick it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they've moved the sofa indoors. Looks like a type of a futon. I'm loving this. We're looking absolutely spot on, fantastic. We're looking good for setting up for a nice weekend. I'll tell you what, this is Friday night. All right, and the mood is... Ladies and gentlemen, we got a nice haul. The second can's right after it. Looks like we got a very interesting painting and some sneakers. I'm hoping there's going to be one pair of Nikes for me. Let's go ahead and go in for a closer look and see what's going on. I'll tell you what, Mama and Papa, they're real impressed with the finds we're finding today. All right, guys, so I'm on a mission right now, and we just saw that shoe haul, but what you didn't see, you might have saw it out of the corner of your left-hand screen, but next to the painting, and Natalie was shooing me along because there were some people coming, and, you know, some people, you know, I just like, they're a little bit iffy about you digging through their trash. So, and plus, we had our groceries from the grocery store, so I couldn't really load anything up, but there was another TV inside the dumpster. And I know what you're saying. You're like, Chris, I'd make room, I'd put it on the roof, and I understand that for sure, absolutely. But this one in particular, there might be a problem with it. The screen, the glass, it looked legit. If it's LED or LCD, the panel looked like it was intact. Didn't look like there was any like busts or cracks or anything, so it might be legit. It's not a big brand, it's Insignia, which is kind of a medium brand. It's not a Sony or a Samsung, obviously, but that's not the problem. The problem is that it rained yesterday, and this person dumped it probably right before it rained. Now, I went out diving on Wednesday. I did not see this, so I'm thinking that they just kind of in their mind said, you know what, I need to get rid of it today. They probably ditched it at the cans on Thursday before it rained because those shoes were wet. Not soaking wet, they're like drying out, but they weren't my size, but we're talking about some nice Nike basketball shoes that I'm gonna let dry out completely, you know, obviously make sure there's no like mildew issues or anything like that, and then I'm gonna sell those for sure. Those are definitely gonna sell. So I'm gonna grab the shoes. Natalie was a little nervous about putting those in her car, so I was like, all right, I'll just go back a little bit later. And then we already have the seats folded down. We're gonna grab the Insignia TV. I think it's minimum 42 inches, might even be another 46 inches. It's a pretty big one. I set it down, but again, it was sitting in about 3 inches of water. I don't think it's gonna work, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab it. I tilted it up against the half wall. Hopefully it's still there when I get there. It should be. It's only been about 20 minutes and it didn't even have a cord with it. So that's another sign that someone, hopefully this hour right now, won't grab it. About 12:03 a.m. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up to the cans. I'm gonna get a quick shot of the television I put up against the half wall, and then we're gonna put it in the car and get on our way. All right, guys, pulling back in now. We're literally gonna be doing a little dash and grab here. Very quick, right around the corner here to the left. So let's roll. Okay, I don't see anybody yet, so it's really good. Again, it was right around the corner from the couch. The couch was that one. This one's right here. We're literally gonna pull up. I'm gonna show you guys on camera, and then I'm gonna grab it real quickly. We're gonna block the cans right here. There it is, right there. And the shoes in the bag of clothes, I'm gonna grab it. Successful mission. We got the bag and the TV. Let's roll back to the garage. Well, my friends, there it is. And there she is. Now, again, the only issue was it was sitting in a good solid couple inches of water here. We're definitely gonna let it dry out because it was probably rained on heavily as well. Unfortunately, guys, okay, the good news is if it fires up, I can sell it for parts, but the bad news is I didn't see this upon pulling it out. When you're in the excitement, sometimes you don't see some very small details, and I don't even know if you guys can see that on camera. Yeah, you can a little bit. There's a little halo right in here on the display, and that tells me pretty much that it is cracked. There was probably a nice little knock right there. Now, I can tell you right off the bat that that did not happen upon putting it inside. The reason why is because this TV on the back of it says 2015. This TV is only 1 year old. It's an Insignia 42-inch LCD, and unfortunately, we'll wait a couple days for everything to dry out, but it looks like it was punched right here. Probably upon moving, who knows, maybe something hit it, something flung out of the hand like a wee nunchuck. But I'm seeing some action right through here. My guess is this whole entire corner here is busted up real good. Again, if you didn't really mind that, of course you could game, you could use this as a computer monitor. It's probably full HD is my guess here. We have 2 HDMI cables, all your component cables there, your TV antenna, your digital output, 1 USB port, and then your little controls down here. Again, it was dripping out water. I didn't have high hopes for it right off the bat, but hey, it's all greasy beasy, so we'll let it dry out. I do love the absolutely really thin bezel on it. It looks absolutely spot on fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation here. We actually got the size inches wrong. This is actually a 48-inch, and the reason being is I was thrown off is because the bezel is so thin, it looks smaller than, let's say, the 46 or the 46 LEG, the LG down over here, because again, the bezels are very thick. This bezel is very, very thin, meaning that it's all screen pretty much. So it's a 48-incher, and take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. But right there on Amazon.com, we're running $389.99 for a brand new one. And this says LED, but the back of this one has the exact same model number and everything. And the back of that says LCD color TV. They might have made 2 different versions, but everything else is pretty much legit on this, unless this listing is wrong. It's only 60 hertz TV, but full HD. And again, it's not very expensive of a TV. If you look at the back of it, it's not even aluminum backing, it's plastic backing. And so anyway, it's not, again, like a Samsung or Sony. Anyway, we'll move along from there. We'll test it out in a couple days. I'm going to go ahead and tilt it up so it can totally drain out any water that might be in there from the rain. And if it does fire up, minus that little bump on the right hand side, of course, then we can sell it for parts. If it doesn't fire up at all, I'm just going to scratch it all together and not even worry about selling anything or testing anything. I mean, I could with a multimeter or something like that, I guess, but the power source probably would be out, so I would then recycle it. All right, let's move along to this action right here, and we got the Nikes over there. So again, these are a little bit damp, but take a look at this, guys. We got some nice, sweet Nike basketball shoes. They actually look like they're in really, really good condition. Nike Zoom right there, but again, the size is monsters. 15s, size 15. Okay, we got fly wire black Nike basketball shoes, and then we got a bunch of clothes here. The top ones, of course, are damp from the rain. We have a gray Adidas shoe. I'm probably going to try to find the other one in this bag here as well. Hopefully this person was tall, had big feet but short legs, or wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hopefully the person was short with big feet, like a Frodo. That way I can actually fit into some of these clothes, because right here, right off the bat, I'm seeing a 34 Levi's. So unfortunately, that's not my size. My brother should be able to fit into these, so I'll wash them up real good. Hopefully there'll be some nice things. I'll go ahead and show you the summary of what it is. Well, I don't know where the other shoe went to that one. I didn't find that other shoe, and I didn't see it in the other bag either. Maybe someone snagged it, or I'm not really sure. Maybe they couldn't even find it themselves. We got a nice haul here, guys. Look at this Hurley shirt here, long sleeve. We got a Quicksilver. We got a USC. We got some dress shirts here. We got a thin nice little Calvin Klein tie. I will definitely wash that with, you know, one of those bags and then iron out the wrinkles there. A nice little BDG. Unfortunately, these shirts are large. I might be able to slip into some of these. We got a Brazil shirt, and that's actually from Brazil because the tag actually says the Brazilian sizes. That's really cool. My father-in-law is going to get a kick out of that. We're going to go ahead and wash that up, give that to him. We got a Hurley over here, size large again. I'll go ahead and wash these ones up real good, see if I fit into them. Jay Horta might be able to fit into that one. If not, we'll give that to Mr. Sleeps and see if my brother wants the Quicksilver. I'll probably keep this Hurley. That's really, really cool. Nobody fits into those size 15, so we'll sell those. 3 pairs of Nike sweatpants, size extra large though is the only problem, but 3 pairs of Nike sweatpants. We got 3 pairs of Levi's jeans. One is 34-32, one is 34-34, and this nice pair of gray ones is 36-32, unfortunately. I will go ahead and probably sell those. If those match up with ones I already have upstairs, I'll go ahead and give another pair to my brother, or sell those because I already have a black pair for him for Christmas or for his birthday, whatever comes first, which Christmas comes first. And then 34-34, I'll see if he can slip into 514s if he even likes those. If not, we'll sell those. So we got a nice little haul tonight, guys. It was a surprising haul, but it was a nice haul overall. With that ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head upstairs, grab some good sleep, edit this vlog, and get going tomorrow. We got a fresh day in the books. Definitely a surprise Friday night haul. Thanks for coming along. God bless you. God protect you. Remember to carpe diem, baby. Live your dream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be the bomb. Later. I'll tell you what, I should start my own Best Buy with all these TVs I'm finding. Woohoo! Thank you, Jesus.